Ethereum is the most used blockchain in the world and the second most popular cryptocurrency. So if you're like me, you might be wondering, can Ethereum make you rich? We've all heard stories of early investors who put in a small amount and are now Ethereum millionaires. But how likely is it that you or I can repeat that same sort of success? Well, I have done a ton of research, so stick around. You're not going to want to miss this. So you heard right. Ethereum is the second most popular cryptocurrency right now. And it is a platform with literally thousands of other apps that can be built on top of it. And so let's dive into how much money Ethereum can make you. And real quick before we do, let's smash that like button, trying to get the views up for these crypto videos. I really appreciate it, so thanks. All right, so I have some bad news. It is highly unlikely that simply investing in Ethereum alone is going to make you a millionaire. I'm going to dive into exactly why, but let's go back just about a year from the time of this recording. You see, in early 2021, Ethereum had started to rise up, and up, and over the course of the next year, it increased over 500%. However, such returns are most likely not going to happen again this upcoming year, and I'll dive into why. But I want to point out one thing. We mentioned Ethereum Millionaires. Even if you would have invested in early 2021 when Ethereum was hovering right around $700-800, you literally would have needed to invest something like $250,000 in order to become an Ethereum millionaire. Now, I do not recommend anybody bet the house or go all in on just one type of investment. And those who have hit it big with Ethereum are in the minority, so to speak, of those that got in so early that now they can call themselves millionaires. Which brings me to my first point on something you should consider about Ethereum, which is high risk and market volatility. You see, blockchain technology has been around since like the mid to late 1990s, but Ethereum itself is still relatively new. Debuting in 2013, Ethereum still to this day has some technical issues that it needs to work out. For example, if you're trying to hit it big with Ethereum, something like up to 5% of transactions every single day fail. Therefore, this network is still not perfect, and with user transactions failing, we're literally talking about millions of dollars lost each and every day. Now, in addition to technical issues, Ethereum is still prone to hacks and attacks. In fact, it's been reported that hundreds of millions of dollars have been lost due to DeFi hacks this past year alone. Now, if all this talk of, technical issues and hacks is making you a little afraid, that's actually right where I wanted to take this next line of thinking. Now, the point I'm trying to make is when somebody in the news like Elon Musk says, oh, I just bought more Ether and the price shoots up over 10%, people like myself might get excited. If he then says, oh, I don't like Ether anymore, then all of a sudden the market drops and people get scared again. Now let's move on to my second point about why Ethereum probably won't make you rich. And that is the extreme amount of time, money, and luck it takes to hit it big with investing. Now, I mentioned this earlier, but you literally need hundreds of thousands of dollars right now in today's money invested in Ether long term in order to potentially hit it big and become a multimillionaire. However, it's not just buying and holding that you have to strategically plan on. It is buying, selling, researching, and planning out your moves. Basically, we're talking about a time commitment here that's akin to a full-time job. Now, if you're like me, you love watching your favorite YouTubers, maybe you belong to a Discord or a couple of Reddit groups, and you talk about it and you think about crypto almost every single day. But when it comes down to it, you kind of run out of time in the day. You can't keep buying the dip because it keeps going down, 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 and then buying all the way back up because you run out of money. And I don't care who your expert is or who you love following. In reality, it really does come down to luck and being in the right place, making the right purchases at the right time in order to have a story where you hit it big. So for every Dogecoin millionaire that makes the news, you're gonna have somebody else who bought, held, and then got scared when the price started to go down and they just ended up selling at a loss. Which brings me to one of the main points I wanted to at least make like an aha moment for people like us, is that currently right now, not a lot of people are watching this video, and that's because the public confidence in cryptocurrency is still very, very low, along with the education and knowledge. It's estimated that less than about 5% of the world's population even own cryptocurrency. And something like less than 25% of those who do buy it actually are educated and know what they're doing. So like back in 2018 with the Silk Road controversy and everything hitting the news, making it sound like cryptocurrencies and basically bad guys were all in cahoots together, public confidence just drops even lower. And then people, are afraid to buy and invest. So who's to say that one of the other platforms, blockchain, DeFi technology, maybe it's Cardano, maybe it's one of the other ones that you like, that doesn't start to, overtake Ethereum in terms of popularity. And I guess that is to say that the legitimacy of something like Ethereum is a little bit of a snowball effect. And if popularity starts to drop or it gets surpassed by another platform, then we can of course expect the price to actually end up going down as opposed to just keep doubling, tripling, 10xing. However, it's not all bad news when it comes to investing with Ethereum. You can make some money, and there are some really interesting apps on the platform itself. One of two things I just wanted to point out are stablecoins. Something like 75% of all stablecoins are on the Ethereum platform right now. So if you're looking to invest and maybe have a little less risk and less volatility, then you could look into some of the more popular stablecoins and realize that they're actually going to be coins that are going to be built on top of the Ethereum network. Also, you have the potential to save, lend, and borrow using the Ethereum platform. Take a company like BlockFi, for example, where you can take some of your coins, your crypto, and actually earn interest. Now, it won't be a life-changing amount of money, but you're slowly building wealth and investing in a new technology. And you also have the potential to borrow against your crypto right now. That's a little bit of a gray area, but it is a possibility. So imagine having your crypto assets, borrowing against them, whether it's an Ether, stablecoin, something else, and then using that money the same way you would use money like a loan from a traditional bank. Overall, my point is that we do have ways of increasing our wealth using Ethereum, even though it may not make us ultimately like multimillionaires. Now, if I had to sum it up with just a couple of key takeaways, Ethereum is one of the most popular cryptos out there. I personally hold it and I like it. However, I know that the potential for it to 10x, like overnight, is relatively low right now. As a result, I don't expect it to make me or you wealthy, enough to retire anytime soon. However, realizing that it is a platform for other apps to be built upon, and those apps can help us increase our wealth, is smart and strategic and worth learning more about. In fact, I want to invite you to check out our brand new community. It is just launching like literally right now. And we have a very special offer for those of you that join in the first month. I'm going to leave a link down below in the description to that Discord. So please go check it out. Also, if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to hit subscribe and ring that notification bell. All right. As always, I'm Rich. And until next time.